Texas Sen. Ted Cruz stamped his conservative brand on the GOP's tax bill. Now his and other Republicans' political futures could hinge on its success or failure. From starring in a string of nationally televised debates to brokering last-minute deals with his Republican colleagues, the first-term senator has been intimately involved in shaping the legislation Republicans hope to have signed into law before Christmas. That bill, which Cruz helped rally Republicans behind, has drawn praise from GOP groups as a once-in-a-generation achievement on the party's biggest policy goal. After years of stagnation, Americans are about to see growth, investment, and more money in their paychecks for the first time in quite a while, Americans for Prosperity President Tim Phillips said Tuesday. Sign up today for a free 30-day free trial of unlimited digital access. Its actual political impact is anything but certain. A December 10 to 12 Monmouth University poll showed the public disapproval of the bill at 47%, compared to 26% who approved. And Cruz's Democratic challenger, El Paso Rep. Beto O'Rourke, D. Texas, who has said very little about the senator since joining the race last March, is eagerly tearing into him over the tax bill. This is the first thing that he's been part of that will be a bona fide accomplishment, and it's going to hurt the majority of working families in Texas, O'Rourke said of Cruz in an interview with the Star-Telegram Tuesday. Cruz's tax plan will effectively be on the ballot in the coming year's midterms, when the party in power traditionally loses seats in the House and Senate. The Senate's tax reform bill takes a significant step toward fulfilling our promise to provide tax relief for American families across our country, Cruz said after it passed the Senate. I am particularly proud of 3 specific items that I fought aggressively to include, he said, listing a break for parents who send their children to special schools, the repeal of the Affordable Care Act's individual mandate, and the inclusion of a state and local tax deduction among his contributions. GOP groups have spent millions promoting that bill, and welcomed Cruz's help with an achievement they say is key to their 2018 midterm strategy. At the same time, Cruz, who rose from long-shot Senate candidate in 2012 to top contender for the GOP presidential nomination last year, now faces his first potentially competitive race against a Democrat next year. Cruz easily defeated his 2012 Democratic opponent, Paul Sadler, 57 to 41%. Cruz is one of 8 GOP senators seeking re-election in the first election since President Donald Trump took office. The senator's own approval was at 38% in an October UT Austin/Texas Tribune poll. The final tax bill is hardly Cruz's own plan, which he laid out in September at the Tax Foundation, just off Capitol Hill. But it's full of provisions he helped secure. Cruz was one of a handful of GOP senators who in November pushed to include a repeal of the Affordable Care Act's individual mandate. He also helped talk members of his party out of a provision that would have automatically raised taxes if the tax plan didn't meet revenue goals.